And Metro Detroit has a new Miss Michigan to celebrate.
Out of the 22 contestants, Hannah Palmer won this year's scholarship competition. It was held in downtown Muskegon. Now, she's a Brighton native, and she teaches over in Ann Arbor. Some of her journey as a mental health advocate with our Pamela Osborne was discussed last night, and she spoke about how it's really impacted her own life.
Yeah, so I myself have depression and anxiety, and it was when I started to share my own mental health journey that I saw so many gaps in our mental health care and our funding. And so I wanted to fill those gaps, and that's where the Sunflower Project started. So what the Sunflower Project is it's a 501c3 nonprofit organization focused on providing financial assistance, fostering community, and providing social emotional learning resources for students and their families. So far, we've been able to provide over $3,000 worth of social emotional learning resources to students across the state. And it's just so incredible to see how what I have struggled with, so many others have struggled with too. And by sharing my story, I can really make that impact.
What's that been like for you to be able to touch students and people all across the state of Michigan?
Truly incredible. Just from sharing my own story, I've connected with so many people on a very personal level. I've had even students come up to me and say, Ms. Palmer, I have anxiety too. But because you talk about it, I feel like I can handle my big feelings too. And we're able to have those real and raw conversations where we're able to then figure out what we can do to move forward in a positive direction. Actually, my Miss Michigan sweetheart, who was on stage with me last night, she has battled her own anxiety. And so coming on stage with me was a very big step for her. And she was so excited. She can't wait to do it again. And she wants to eventually become a Miss Michigan's teen.